So today we're going to talk about something very important and something that continues on with what we've already been discussing, and that is sustainability. But not just sustainability or the global goals of WHO, the World Health Organization, but sustainability and you. So I think it's nice to look from the outside and say, hey, sustainability, world making it greener, that's great. But the world is everyone's and you can make a difference. Okay? And so we're going to kind of dive into how you can make a difference in the world. Yeah, who's set up their global goals, but what can we do? So first, let's look at what is sustainability. So if you throw sustainability into the old Google machine, it'll bring you up with a few options. And if we just scroll down a bit, sustainability is the ability to be maintained at a certain rate or level, the avoidance of depletion of natural resources in order to maintain an ecological balance. So basically, keeping everything the same, ability to maintain at a certain rate or level. And so in order to do that, we're talking about being green, having a low impact and what that might mean. Being organic through our choices, making sure we choose organic stuff, and then we get a happy world and a happy us because we feel good for helping the world. So, yes, we need to ensure that the world is kept for everyone, right? And that might be a hard concept to grasp, but we need to ensure that the world is here in 3,000 plus years or later, right? But how? How is the question? How? Well, scientists are working hard to reverse what has been done, to fix the huge amount of CO2 that's in the air, that's carbon monoxide. They're trying to create new ways to be energy efficient so that we don't have to rely on fossil fuels. So what's our job then? If the scientists are doing so much, is there a job for us? There is. Our job is to use products that have a positive impact on the world. And so that's where we get this low impact aspect from, low impact. It's, in regards to not using all the fossil fuels, it's in regards to using more solar power, wind energy, water energy, not burning gas, not burning coal. Those are our carbon footprint type things as well. So lower our carbon footprint. What do you think that means? I'll give you a second to think about that. Could it mean less of something? Perhaps less usage of carbon? So carbon fuels. Less what? Right? So we could, in order to get less carbon fuels, that's things built off of coal and gas and burning trees and things that are not renewable. We need to walk, bike, carpool more often. Again, we need to use products that have a low impact on the world through these things. They're reusable. We have a never-ending supply of them. We need to choose organic options that, I can buy a cucumber at the store, but when I'm done with the cucumber or I get it and I peel the wrapper off, the wrapper goes in the garbage. That's not having a positive impact on our world. That is causing more carbon and pollution into the world as well. There's processing involved in making that. And then we also get to the fact that we need to reduce, reuse, and recycle. And we've all heard that, reduce, reuse, recycle. We've been doing that for ages. But we're not just talking about plastic. We're talking about so much more. Paper, glass. Are we composting? What about the leftover food? Can we be using it in a proper way instead of shoving it in the ground? Electronics. All of this brings us a happy world, okay? And so what can you do? You can do all those things, and it's about being environmental. It's about being sustainable, meaning that we're doing things that will not pollute the environment, and also we're doing things that will help the environment at the same time. So your task if you should choose to choose it, which you do. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. Your task is to do this. You need to look at all the global goals and look at the things that you've outlined through the charts we've done and find one new thing to add to your life. So maybe you do recycle and your family's great at recycling. We're finding a new thing. Recycling, you're already doing it. Find one new thing that's different from what you've been doing before that you can do to help in this goal, okay? You need to choose something that is different, something that either you can do or you can bring on a group of other people to do to reach the goals of the World Health Organization and reach the goals, the global goals of sustainability. All right? How can we sustain? So we're not going to dive into hunger or poverty right now. What is one new thing you can do to reach the goal of sustainability and environmentalism? All right? I look forward to hearing what goal and what new initiative or thing you've chosen to get that done.